We still have a month to go. It's December 1st right now, but an active news year, to say the least. Lots of important and not so important stories capturing our attention.
Well, actually, it depends on the importance to the person individually,
true.
right?
All relative.
Once again, Yahoo is out with its list of the top 10 online searches for the year. So here to reveal them, Yahoo Web Life editor Heather Cabot. Nice to have you back with us this morning.
Thank you. Good to see you.
These lists are always fascinating to me because it gives you such a glimpse into what people are after. And at the bottom of the list, but in the top 10, numbers 10 and 9, very important news events.
Sure, and it's significant because we don't typically have a lot of news in these top 10 lists. This is the first year that we've actually had 3 news stories. At number 10, Osama Bin Laden. The death of Osama Bin Laden broke, if you remember, late at night, and a lot of people didn't really hear the story, know what was going on until Monday morning.
Because it was late on a Sunday night. Yeah.
Right, and so that's a big reason why this ended up on the top 10 list, because as soon as people heard the news, they wanted to know all the details, they wanted to see the photos, and of course, the details of the story were also a surprise too. People sort of thought he would have been caught in a cave somewhere, and yet here he was in this home in Pakistan, a compound near a military base.
And the way it trickled out really seemed to spark people's interest as well. You'd get one detail one day, a little bit the next day, some of it conflicted, so that too probably kept it up there, I would think.
Exactly. So that's why I ended up at number 10. At number 9, the Japan earthquake, another huge story this year. I think what's interesting about the Japan earthquake was the fact that people really wanted to see the photos and the video. Last year, you might remember, the BP oil spill was number 1 on our list, and it was the same kind of a thing where, as the story unfolded, people turned to their computers, turned to their phones to look at the images of what was going on there. So we saw a lot of searches for those kinds of things.
We have a list of some mega celebrities here that follow that up.
Yeah, celebrities always make the list. Pop culture is very big. Jennifer Aniston, first time on the top 10 list. She comes in at number 8. Yes.
Even after all the friends, after the hairdo.
Well, and her hair is actually one of the most searched things on Yahoo. Actually, that's why she's in this list. But also, she had a couple of movies out this year. She has a new boyfriend, a new perfume. American Idol, always a mainstay on the top 10, has been on the list ever since we've actually compiled this data. And then Lindsay Lohan, I don't think a surprise. We always see spikes in interest for Lindsay Lohan whenever she's in court. She was in court a lot this year, so we saw a lot of that as well. And Jennifer Lopez, also first time on the top 10 list. You can credit that to American Idol. And,
again, surprising.
Yeah, well, and she got divorced this year too.
Drama.
Right, and she was voted most beautiful person in the world by People magazine. So, again, that interested people.
Katy Perry at 4, Kim Kardashian at 3, Casey Anthony was at 2. And the number 1 overall search on Yahoo in 2011 is?
The iPhone.
Wow.
The iPhone, yes. Well, I think of it this way. It's really become a lifestyle. It's transcended gadget status. It has become the most desirable piece of technology that people want. And the fact that earlier this year you could now access the device from any wireless carrier. We saw tons of searches for Sprint, for iPhone Sprint, iPhone Verizon.
Yeah.
So that whole market, when that opened up, we saw lots of people wanting to find a very practical way to get an iPhone.
And to get their Yahoo app.
But not the first time a product has been number 1 on the list.
It is not. It is not. The Sony PlayStation 2 was number 1 back in 2002.
Interesting.
Great stuff, though. Always an interesting snapshot. Nice to see you.
Nice.